Sometimes I still hear your voice. It's telling me you'll catch my phone.
Hello everyone. BTS's J-Hope has just scored his first top 5 entry on the Billboard 200. On April 7th local time, Billboard officially announced that J-Hope's new special album, Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1, had debuted at number 5 on its top 100 albums chart, making it his highest-ranking solo album on the chart to date.
You're in paradise. I'm so glad.
Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1, is also J-Hope's third solo Billboard 200 entry overall, following Hope World, which peaked at number 38, and Jack in the Box, which peaked at number 6. According to Luminate, formerly Nielsen Music, Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1.1 earned a total of 50,000 equivalent album units during the week ending on April 4th. The album's total score consisted of 40 for 1,000 traditional album sales and for 1,000 streaming equivalent album units, which translates to 5.7 million on-demand audio streams over the course of the week. Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1.1 also racked up to 1,000-track equivalent album units in its first week. BTS J-Hope attains personal best ranking on UK's official albums chart with Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1. BTS J-Hope is reaching new peaks in the United Kingdom with his latest music. With his latest solo release, Hope on the Street Volume 1, BTS J-Hope has achieved his personal best on the UK's official albums chart. BTS J-Hope achieves personal best with Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1, on April 5th, according to the United Kingdom's official charts, which is often considered the UK's equivalent to Billboard's US charts. BTS J-Hope's special album, Hope on the Street Volume 1, made its debut at number 38. This marks his highest ranking as a soloist on the chart to date. Hope on the Street Volume 1 marks J-Hope's second solo album to enter the official albums chart, succeeding his debut solo album Jack in the Box, which landed at number 67 in 2022. Additionally, the title track of Hope on the Street, VOLUMN.1, Neuron featuring Geico and You My Ray, entered the official singles chart at number 64, becoming his fourth solo entry following Chicken Noodle Soup peaking at number 82, More landing at number 70, and On the Street at number 37. J-Hope is back on the Billboard 200 this week with his most recent solo project, Hope on the Street Volume 1. That episode launches inside the highest tier on the ranking of the most consumed albums in the US, and as it does, the star behind the title makes history. Hope on the Street Volume 1 launches at number 5 on the Billboard 200. The title marks J-Hope's second appearance inside the top 10 on the tally on his own. That's something that's never been accomplished before. J-Hope is now the first South Korean solo musician to score more than one top 10 charter on the Billboard 200. With his second win inside the region, he breaks out of a tie with 5 of his bandmates, who have also entered the tier once. Back in September 2023, J-Hope reached a new high point of number 6 on the Billboard 200. His album Jack in the Box was released on a physical format for the first time, months after it first arrived on the charts, thanks to strong digital purchases and streaming activity. J-Hope has now reached the Billboard 200 with 3 collections. In addition to both Hope on the Street Volume 1 and Jack in the Box, the BTS superstar has also landed on the tally with his Hope World episode that was an early win among South Korean artists, and it peaked at number 38 on the roster. Hope on the Street Volume 1 arrives inside the top 10 thanks to a very healthy sales figure. The episode sold 44,000 copies in its first 7 days of availability. The 6 tracks on the project also racked up 5.7 million streams, which translate into 4,000 equivalent units. The set shifted a total of 50,000 equivalent units. J-Hope breaks into the top 10 on the Billboard 100 as Beyoncé dominates. The singer-songwriter starts her new album Cowboy Carter at number 1 with more than 400,000 equivalent units. That marks the largest debut so far of 2024 on the chart. BTS J-Hope wins the internet. He performs Neuron Dance Challenge in uniform. BTS J-Hope recently took a short break from his military activities and paid a special visit to the Hope on the Street pop-up store. Not only did he surprise fans with his sudden visit, he also shared a video of himself performing the Neuron Dance Challenge in his military uniform. The fun video has now sent the internet berserk, with ARMY's BTS fans praising Hope's swift moves. J-Hope's Neuron Dance Challenge. In the video, the chicken noodle soup singer first cheekily shows his gun-wielding skills before breaking into the dance moves with his friends cheering up on him in the background. "It takes 3 minutes to do it," he captioned the video. J-Hope shared more glimpses of his visit, with his fans dropping a bunch of snaps. In the first snap, the arson singer was seen being his goofy Hobie self, striking different poses in his military uniform. The second picture had Hope on the Street written on a neon signboard. In other pictures, the BTS member was seen showing off his infectious smile as she posed at different corners of the quirky store. He wrapped his dump with a snap of colorful flowers. "Thank you for coming. I love you," he captioned the post. Hope on the Street documentary series. The first episode of Hope on the Street, the documentary series, premiered on March 27th. In the documentary, the BTS members honor those who inspired their love of dance. As seen in the opening scene of the docuseries, Hope on the Street stemmed from J-Hope's initial idea of rediscovering his artistic roots and source of motivation street dance, said Jun-Soo Park, series director. As far as I know, he also began working on his special album, Hope on the Street, Volume 1. With the intention of making music specifically for dance. J-Hope is currently serving his mandatory tenure in the South Korean military. He is expected to be discharged by 2025. A confirmed date of his discharge will be shared by the end of this year.